a very international family. We have 7 children. Our 2 oldest sons live in Hong Kong with their children. We have a daughter-in-law from New Zealand. Our oldest daughter just moved home with her family from Korea. In our family, I think that we speak 9 languages? About 9 or 10 languages. Not me, but everyone else. In the 1970s, my husband was a volunteer. So we moved to Hong Kong and we traveled all over Asia and we loved it. And while we were in Hong Kong, we adopted a little girl who was 4.5 from China. Okay. The first 4 children are biological children. The 5th child our daughter is Chinese from China. And then Taraz and Kamila are Kazakh, adopted from Taraz, Kazakhstan.
So she looked online at information for countries all over. Germany, Romania, Ethiopia, and just for some reason she was attracted to Kazakhstan. I think it was because strong family traditions, strong families here, high moral character. So we thought, yeah, Kazakhstan.
Before we came, we had already decided that we would name one child Taraz after the city. We thought, if you're named after the city you were born in, you're never going to forget where you came from. So we named Taraz, and her middle name is Aina. So they went through all the names and we're like, this doesn't seem right. And they got to Kamilla and they said Kamila, and my husband and I said together, it's perfect. It's the perfect name. And Kamila means to become perfect.
When I was in America, I would just say my name is Taraz, so there's nothing really different about that. When I come here, everyone is like, you say it differently, so it's like Taraz or something with like...
Yeah, when you say it, it's like Taraz.
Yes, yes. Taraz, yeah. I have to put a strong emphasis on like the R. But here, I say it differently, so they don't really know that I'm after a city. But once I tell them my background and like why I'm adopted, they're just so surprised that I'm named after a city. And they think it's, oh, that's so cool. And one thing I have to say that Mimi has a boyfriend. I have a what?
A boyfriend?
No, I do not.
Are we letting all of our secrets out now? I'm letting Mimi's secrets.
No, she's making it up. No, Taraz, don't say anything. Taraz, I'm serious. Stop. Stop, Taraz, stop.
She has a friend named
Taraz, stop.
Since we adopted them when they were young, they didn't have any real memories of Kazakhstan. And we wanted them to grow up knowing about their country. So actually, for quite a number of years, I've looked for opportunities to come. Since I teach at business schools all over, I thought maybe sometime I can find a business school where I can come here and work. And when I heard about the opportunity to teach at Nazarbayev University, I called Ramona and I said, should we go? And she said, yes. So we really made the decision in probably, 5 minutes? They're Kazakhs. So if you're Kazakh, you need to know about Kazakhstan. And we can read about Kazakhstan, we can watch things, but to be here and be with the people, we always thought that was important. We have our daughter who's from China, so we've gone to China many times. To give her that exposure, we wanted these girls to have the same.
My first reaction was yes. I was very excited because I've heard so much about Kazakhstan and what it is like and where we've come from. So I was like, this will be a good opportunity for me. If I go now, I will be able to learn new languages, and then soon I could take my kids there when I get older. So I was very, very excited to go.
I was kind of sad and also happy. It was like bittersweet because I was leaving all my friends and my house and all that, and coming to a new place, new school. But then when I came here, I learned how it was going to be such a great opportunity, and how many new friends I've made, and how I've grown as a person, because I've learned how Kazakh people act, and it's helped me find my roots and learn more about the country where I'm from.
The experience here in Kazakhstan has been unbelievable. It's a fun experience. I recommend it to everyone. It's fun because here the culture is cool. I've learned so many new things that I don't know if I would have learned in America, like having fish bar mock, eating horse, because in America you don't really eat horse, or having like the Nowruz celebrations or Women's Day. They have it there in America, but it's different. So it's a cool experience here.
People really like the fact that we have come back to Kazakhstan. Are they learning Kazakh in school? Yes, they learn a little Kazakh in school. Are they learning Russian? So Kazakh people like that they have come back. They're learning Russian, they're learning some Kazakh. So we have never had any Kazakh criticize us or about adopting these girls. Maybe people think that, but they never say it to us. All we ever hear is just good things. They're very happy to see the girls here. Plus, look at these girls. Who wouldn't be happy to see these girls?
I don't want to tell you no, because they're right there. I ran away, but they found me.
The problem is that they don't have any beginning level Kazakh classes for the higher grades. They only had 2 Kazakh classes a week, but 5 Russian classes a week, and so now they're much more comfortable with Russian than they are with Kazakh.
Not this year, but last year, we got the opportunity to actually learn Kazakh. So we know words like Salyam, Salyam Tispia, Kalan Kalai, Jaksa, and stuff like that. My Kazakh friends give me pictures of like when their cousins or their brothers and sisters have gotten married, and we see that their weddings are spectacular. They're so cool, and they're very, very pretty. They like to go all out for their weddings. I want to have a Kazakh wedding dress, a white Kazakh wedding dress for mine, but I want to like mix in the American style of a wedding and then a Kazakh style of a wedding to make it like one big Kazakh wedding.
When you get married?
Well, I don't know, when I find my true love and my Prince Charming.
What difference between these 2 girls?
Oh boy.
I'm great, she's okay. I'm perfect, she's okay. You're just kidding.
They're actually quite different. Probably Taraz is more outgoing. She talks to people more. And Kamila, not so much. That's outside the house. Inside the house, you can't make her be quiet. She's always talking all the time. Kamila is a good snow skier, downhill skier. Taraz is a very good swimmer. And who's a better basketball player?
Me. No. I don't like the cold. The cold is not my favorite thing because it gets super cold. And where I'm from, it only gets a little bit, like you can just wear like a jacket if you want to. But here it's like you have to wear your boots and gloves and hats and everything like that. And like the wind is blowing like crazy, so that's something I don't really like.
I don't like that there's no mountain. I don't like how there's no mountains here because I can't ski.
No, you have to come to Almaty.
Yeah, but there's no mountains here, and I haven't been to Almaty yet.
My relationship is good with my sister. I'm older and wiser and stronger. No, but me and her, since we've been together for a long time and we were adopted together,
Oh no! Look!
I think it's made us closer with each other rather than all the other siblings because they're a little older, and so me and Mimi know how one another acts in a certain way and how the other one's feeling. We're kind of like twins, if you get it.
But did you think about your biological moms?
Not really.
Not really?
No.
And why?
Because I've just always thought as my mom is my mom.
Yeah, I've always just mostly thought about the family I have, and I'm like, this is the great family, and I don't really want to change anything because I have parents who love me, and I have a sister and brothers, and I feel like my life is perfect just the way it is right now.
Okay, show Kaz American hug.
Привет! Yes. Something. Salam, it is beer.
Salam.
Kalan Kalai.
Жақсы.
I think I would maybe want to find out who my mother is maybe when I get the age of 18 or 19. That way I would have my Russian perfect and I could actually communicate with her. It would be a better experience than if I had just seen her. 1, 2, 3.